But we're starting this hour with the boxing because the wait is almost over, and for the first time in 25 years, the heavyweight division is going to have an undisputed champion tonight. But will it be Tyson Fury or Oleksandr Usyk?
Well, for more on that now, we're going to cross to Riyadh and our reporter Ben Ransom.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
the guys are there. Look at them, they're
Morning
ready.
to you both. What a day in store.
Yeah, absolutely right. We thought the waiting was over. It nearly is. The weigh-in, though, rumbled on overnight. I think that's the big talking point. Andy Scott was presenting the live stream on Sky Sports yesterday while the weigh-in was ongoing. I don't even know how we start to dissect what happened, but essentially, Michael Buffer, the International Hall of Fame ring announcer, announced the incorrect weight for Oleksandr Usyk, and not just incorrect, some 10 pounds heavier. He said 233 pounds, which would have taken him well over 16 stone. It was actually 223 pounds, which is, to all intents and purposes, exactly where he's been for the last 3 fights. So there was shock, there was consternation, you were coming up with some wild theories as to why the weight was so high, Andy.
Yeah, I haven't helped this narrative. I'm well aware. I hold my hands up. And one thing I should say is, trying to get to the bottom of this, we should publish our team WhatsApp because everybody's been contacted. We've had the promoter, the manager, the British Boxing Board of Control. We've all tried to get answers. But there is this great clip of audio where you hear the board official relay the weight to Michael Buffer. It is simply that he mishears. He doesn't hear the right weight, and he announces it. You know, everyone's going to blame Michael Buffer, but there's a lot of people up on that stage that could have at that point said, no, not 233, 223. But yeah, I mean, then it led to the pylon, didn't it, of were the jeans, you know, a stone of jeans, denim jeans. Did he have fishing weights in his pockets? And then it led to this unravelling of why he would do it. Is he going to change his style? And then we just had to row back. So it really has been would it be the undisputed heavyweight title fight? We thought all the drama was gone, didn't we? We thought we'd got over that bit, but here we are.
It's been a remarkable few days. I guess these big fights bring out these stories. We had the teams clashing, in particular John Fury on Monday. We had Canvas Gate and Team Usyk complaining about the ring canvas, despite the fact Oleksandr Usyk's boxed on an identical canvas 4 times previously. And now we've got Weight Gate.
But we don't.
But we
actually don't. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing. It all settles back down now, doesn't it? So I think you had the graphic up and we were looking at it. It was a late weigh-in. It was 9 o'clock at night local time. So actually his weight takes him just £2 over, more or less, where he's been as a heavyweight. So it isn't really a story that Usyk's come in heavy, apart from the fact, okay, yeah, he's a career heaviest, but not by much. You know, that's now got to be in the rearview mirror, this heavier Usyk. It is just a clerical error. It is just that it was announced wrong. And Fury, we checked his weight, 18 stone 10. That takes him just a bit lighter than when he fought Dillian Whyte, and around the sort of Tom Schwartz weight. And it's what Greg Marriott had predicted for us earlier in the week. And Fury himself said 19 stone, didn't he? But he's coming a little bit lighter than that.
Yeah, it feels like obviously Fury wants to be as agile as possible. Certainly has looked in good shape all week, hasn't he? And I suppose we saw a bit more of the classic Tyson Fury last night. He came in with an energy. There was that little shove. I love the head-to-head because Tyson clearly leads in, trying to impose himself on Usyk for the first time this week. And Usyk, you just puff his chest out and strengthen, and that's when Tyson shoves him, and that's when we see them pulled apart. We see Tyson shout at the crowd. He was pumping them up. He is fired up for this.
Yeah, he absolutely is, and hopefully that came across on the telly at home. What I would say is, boxing's very, very unique. We don't have a fixture list. We don't have a schedule. We've waited 25 years for this for any number of reasons, and they're all pretty bad ones. But we are here now. I've said for a long time, the fan in me, and I hope I speak for all boxing fans, if you could bottle the energy, that moment when they went head to head and all of those camera phones and everybody started chanting, and you could absolutely thrive off that buzz. If you could bottle that up and sell it, you'd be a multi-millionaire. And that is just a tiny fraction of what we're going to get tonight. Just imagine, Ben, when the ring empties out, the light comes down, we've got one champion in one corner, one champion in the other, and in 12 rounds or less, we will have one true heavyweight king. unless it's a draw.
We're not thinking about the draw. We're not talking about draw. No one plays for a draw, certainly not in boxing. Tyson Fury, his camp have been adamant. They've been training for the knockout. Oleksandr Usyk, he proved during that head-to-head he's not for moving, but something has to give here in Riyadh later on tonight.
Oh, guys, we're so excited, and you're only helping to add to our excitement. Thanks so much, lads. Enjoy the day. And don't forget, tonight is the night. Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. It's happening. It's actually happening. This undisputed world heavyweight title fight. It's live on Sky Sports Box Office. And it all follows a packed night of boxing, coverage underway from 4 p.m. It's available to Sky residential customers in the UK and Ireland. Virgin Media and EETV customers, contact your operator and just go to skysports.com/box office for all the information.